Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to tell you why Expedition 33 deserves Game of the Year. I know, we're jumping right ahead of the Game Awards. I know the Game Awards comes out in December of this year, but why not talk about early contendership? And I think Expedition 33 has a high chance of taking Game of the Year this year. Because I had a video posted not too long ago on TikTok, and I wanted to bring it to YouTube and see what you guys think. And I've even had some comments on my TikTok saying this is the game of the decade. But before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's just get into it and have some fun. The storyline hits you where it hurts. From the moment the number 33 gets painted on the monolith, you feel the dread. Is the world beautiful? Absolutely. But it's also crumbling under a slow apocalypse. That's when the Gommage happens, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is insane, the beginning of the game, and this is how it's turning out. And then that's where you get introduced to these new bunch of expeditioners that are basically 33 years old, and they go out to stop the paintress. And just when you get your footing in, you're finding your rhythm with the story, you're getting used to these characters, finally feel like, okay, like we're making progress, because I was not expecting the twist. So spoiler alert, if you have not finished this game, please leave the video right now, because I'm going to drop a mini spoiler. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds.
It's more about...
So when Gustave dies, can we talk about it? Can we talk about when Gustave dies?
For those who come after.
Gustave's death reminded me a lot of Aerith's death from Final Fantasy, like the OG Final Fantasy. It was like no warning, no build up. You didn't even have time to say goodbye to the character. I think the writers did a good job of keeping the story fresh, but it's not just about shock value. The story evolves. You realize Maelle is actually Alicia, and that her family is responsible for this entire curse. You know, and it must be rough to be a character like Maelle, right? The Gommage, the paintress, the canvas, all of it ties back to her. And it opens up the conversation about what is the reality of these paintings. Like, when you enter these paintings, are the people real? You know, is it just family issues and they paint this, you know, made up world, or are those people inside those paintings real? What do you guys think about that? Like, are the people inside those paintings real, or that's just some sort of warped reality from the family, you know? I feel like now RPG games can go back to turn-based and incorporate these kind of techniques and styles for their future games. And I know your turn-based RPG doesn't scream the game of the year these days, but this feels like the next evolution. The combat is fast, strategic, and visually stunning. You're dodging, defending, managing cooldowns, and absorbing so much visual storytelling with every fight. A new, fresh vibrance in how we look at turn-based games today. I'm excited to see what these new developers do with turn-based. I'm excited for future games, and I find it so interesting now that companies like Square Enix took and saw this game, and they might incorporate and utilize or make fresh updated RPG games that are turn-based and find new ways to incorporate that style. So this is a huge step in the right direction for the gaming industry. The music is cinematic. Like, enough said, 10 out of 10. Because I believe alone that the soundtrack deserves nomination. Composer Lauren Tessar, I hope I pronounced his name right. Over 150 tracks, live recordings with orchestras and choirs and French vocals, and the emotional pieces that completely elevated the gameplay. The soundtrack is beautifully done. So for me, I think that's why it deserves Game of the Year. It's not only the gameplay, it's not only the storyline, it's also that this was a passion project. It's more than just an indie game. It's a storytelling powerhouse. Like, this story gave me chills. It made me cry. It's still making me talk about it till this day. I think that's a win. So do you think Expedition 33 deserves Game of the Year? Let me know in the comments below. I had fun making this video. I just wanted to share my thoughts about it just because I had it on TikTok, and I'm like, well, let's see what YouTube thinks. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.